Hey guys. Hey guys. Um, Story time. Getting ready to leave work. It is cold out here. Thank God I did warm up my car. Oh. Well, we had a very long one today. I would definitely say that my night was pretty good, but super busy. Well, first we can start off by, I went to go get some gas. And I guess they're having this football event or something like that. And I ran into some, quite rude individuals and didn't pay much mind to it. But still, just the mindset of some of these individuals that I guess appear pretty on the outside, but just demonic on the inside. Like, I'm glad I'm not around those type of individuals. And some of them actually stayed at my hotel. It seemed like a lot of these individuals didn't even, want to get any sleep. They just been roaming around. Then we had this one guy. It's very clear that he smelled like sex. It had a little hickey on him. He left his girlfriend in the room for 4 hours and then decided to show back up where she couldn't leave. He had her money. He had her keys. Because they rode in separate cars, but she left. I guess they hung out together, and she left her pocketbook and her stuff in his car, which was kind of weird. But that was the situation. Anyway, she couldn't leave and forced to stay in the hotel for 4 hours because I had to work from 12 to 7 a.m. 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. So it's pretty much the next day. And yeah, she was pretty, PO'd. Because he did manage to come back, because she said his stuff is there. And it was just a living nightmare. And I gave him some advice. And I gave her some advice too when she was giving me so much crap. That the fact that, he had this phone on don't disturb. And it was very obvious, like he didn't want to be bothered with you. He's most likely out there screwing some other female, and it's a very sad, unfortunate situation. I told her, just leave the guy, because he's basically saying he don't want to be bothered with you, but yet bring you to a hotel to leave you there for 4 hours. And of course I know the guy's name because he's the primary on the reservation. It was just a very sad, unfortunate situation. And the beauty of it, she locked his ass out. You coming to me, want me to let him into the room. I knew what she was going to do. But eventually, it was very clear they broke up, which I'm happy for her. Then after that, there were just people that just roaming around. They gave me bad energy. I'm like, don't walk around with bad energy. Buying stuff from out of the market, leaving drinks and stuff like that around, and then sleeping in the lobby. It was just really ridiculous. I'm like, oh my God, why are these bums in our hotel? Like, oh my God, please don't look at me. Don't look around me. And then another gentleman, I know he's checking out today. I could tell he liked me, which was, it's okay. And he basically was saying that I'm a very beautiful person, and I appreciated that. And I told him, thank you. You don't have to do that. I appreciate the honesty. And then he said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why are you sorry for giving me a compliment? What was wrong with that? And he said, I'm sorry. I just think you're a very beautiful woman, and I just wanted to come over and say that, you look like a model, and you're really beautiful, and I'm sorry if I offended you. How did you offend me by telling me that I'm a beautiful person? And you never did offend me. You gave me a compliment. So why are you apologizing to me over the compliment that you gave me? I just couldn't figure that out. Then he reached over the counter and he touched my hand, but it was more in a sexual way. You are apologizing for how you think what you want to do to me in your mind. I'm thinking, because it didn't make any sense. That's the only thing I can think of. But it was a very busy day for me. I would definitely say time went by really, really quick. I barely even got anything to eat. But yeah, thank God it was nothing like bad on my part or bad on my end. It was just people being annoying, doing stupid stuff, a little bit of heartache, which was unfortunate. But you know, hey, the story of, I guess, certain times at night, unfortunate events happen. You never know what happens at night. I mean, I've seen, when I worked at the Homewood, I worked at different other hotels I helped out, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen people come out of their room with G-strings on, sneaking into other people's rooms. I've never had a noise complaint because I've had other people sneaking by the door, listening in on somebody having sex. When I tell you, I got so many crazy stories of working in a hotel, and this shit always happens on my shift. It's always at night. I guarantee you, the things you don't think that happens at night, it really does happen. I'm just grateful that, you know, people who choose to do crazy things, I'm just grateful today you kept your clothes on. Okay? Trust me, I've seen guys come out with their shirts on, undies, towel, damn near almost naked. Sometimes some people will open the door and you can see it, everything, like it's nothing. I've dealt with that. And yes, I've seen a man with a wrinkled penis. I did not know that a penis can get wrinkled. I looked that up, by the way. Yes, I've been through some stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you jump into a hotel and you work night shift, you're in for a rude awakening. This is not what I signed up for. And I guarantee you, when you work in a hotel, this would not be what you signed up for. Ooh. So, we're gonna leave it right there, and I will have more stories for you in the upcoming videos. But thank you for tuning in. Ooh, this sun is just in your girl's face. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to watch my videos. If you want more story time, just make sure you request for it. Of course, make sure you hit the notification button. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and follow. And I will continue on putting up some of these stories that mostly happens at work. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and blessings. Bye.